Thank you. Oh, Tando, I love your thing. Your gear, so beautiful. Oh, people are looking so nice. Okay, you can start.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for availing yourselves. Thank you for your time. My name is Lesego Motshwane. I am the president for the World Youth Leading Change in Southern Africa. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are still continuing with the Heritage Month theme. And before we start, I would like Mrs. Nomthandazo to please pray for us. Thank you. Thando? How? Where did she go? Okay, Nomti, may you please pray for us?
Thank you. Heavenly Father, we bow our heads today, this morning, in connection with our work. Please, Father, be with us in our spirits and in our hearts, and we combine the world together with our creativity and the people that came before us. Father, please bless this day today and all the speakers, the excellencies, the presidents, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you. Welcome to the World Youth Leading Change. The World Youth Leading Change is a vision of the... Hello?
Nomti, can you mute?
Okay, thank you. The World Women Leading Change was founded by Dr. Ayla Al-Chifri in 2008. And I'm just going to show you a short clip of what the World Women Leading Change is all about. Thank you. And let me just share my screen. Okay, what is happening now? Can you see my screen?
I don't know.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, President Lesego. But we don't hear the volume. President Lesego is quiet.
Yes, Mama Debbie. Really? And I have unmuted on my side.
Yeah, it was very quiet. It's okay.
Did you hear it, Nomti?
No?
Is it? Okay, but at least you saw the visuals. Did you see the visuals?
It was just
Okay.
the logo.
Only. Okay, let me try it for the last time. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. I'm going to play the video now. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to introduce the presidents that are here today. We have Mama Debbie. Can you hear me? We have Mama Debbie. She is the Vice President for World Women Leading Change Africa. She is the Real Estate President and also the President for the Southern African region. We have President Philomena from Mozambique, and we have Dr. Ayla Aljufri, the founder of the World Women Leading Change. I'm going to ask Mama Debbie to say a few words, and then Mama Debbie, may you please also introduce Dr. Ayla. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Debbie Dineo Raputi. I'm from South Africa, and we've got the founder, the president of World Women Leading Change, President Professor Ayla Alfuri. I call her Jigelela. Why I call her Jigelela? I want that she must understand that she is a global leader, Jigelela. Well-rounded, and she understands. And I think Excellency will bear with me that we should always try to make other people to understand our languages. Small little ones, Jigelela, she's here. If President Ayla is here, she can really say hi. And we have invited our Excellency. It is only the president of a country and even the representatives of the countries in different countries that are called Excellency. I, for one, am an ambassador, but I'm an ambassador for peace. Nomti is the ambassador for peace. Nolitando, Lesego, and Kagiso, and even Mbali. We are the ambassadors for peace, not Excellency. And we are also in our midst, we've got other presidents from Mozambique, President Philonoma, and we've got also the Vice President of South Africa, World Women Leading Change President, Vice President, President Rebecca. I like to call her with her first name, Masindi, Masindi Nda. And President Ayla, if you are here with us, we are having Excellency from Portugal, Mmamokwena. She calls me Dineo with my real African name. President Ayla, can you really say hi to us? Good afternoon, good evening to others. I thank you.
Hello, everyone. I will not say anything. I just want to welcome everybody. Sorry, I cannot have a speaker because I'm in the village, you know, in my village. So, but I want to welcome everybody, and this is amazing youth conference. And for the youth, yes, I want to congratulate you just to make a conference, just to sit here today and make the conference.
Ezra,
now,
Ezra.
I'm in conference. So congratulations, everyone. It's not easy to just get out of your life and come to conference. Yes, it takes a lot of you call it encouragement, and I want to congratulate you just to come and listen to amazing speaker that we're going to hear. And thank you, President Youth Leading Change, President Lesego, and of course my one and only President Debbie Dineo Raputi, and also Excellency Mmamokwena, and all the young amazing leaders of today, not tomorrow. You are leading the world today. We are leading you from the back. Thank you. Enjoy the conference.
But I think President Ayla, later on we want to see your face. Excellency will want to see your face. I thank you. We've got also President Rebecca here and President Philonoma from different, Philonoma, she's from Mozambique. And I think President Lesego will explain and expatiate. Over to you, President Lesego. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama Debbie. Thank you, President Ayla. I see we also have Regina Takua from Botswana. She's the World Youth Leading Change President from Botswana. Regina, are you there? May we please see your face so that they know the president from Botswana, the youth president in Botswana. And then thank you very much. Okay, due to time, I will hand over to Nomthi as she is our facilitator, our moderator for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Lesego. Welcome, everyone, the Excellency, the presidents, the vice president all over the world and in the Southern region. Today's topic, learning education, bringing appreciation, exposure to the cultures and cuisine. Our first speaker, I would like to call upon Her Excellency, Mmamokwena Gaoretelelwe, Ambassador to Portugal. Yes, last week we were supposed to have Mmamokwena, and unfortunately she couldn't join us. So it is a privilege and an honor to have you today, Mmamokwena, Her Excellency. Good morning. Can you please unmute your mic, Her Excellency Mmamokwena? President Lesego, can you please assist Her Excellency Mmamokwena?
Hello, Excellency. At the bottom of your screen, you will see a microphone and a start video, a video recorder. Please press the microphone to unmute. Nomthi?
Yeah, hello.
Nomthi? Oh, okay, all right.
Good morning,
You
Her
can talk
Excellency
to Her
Mmamokwena.
Excellency, Nomthi.
Good morning.
Hi, Mmamokwena. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Can you hear
Good
me?
morning. Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, Mmamokwena, Her Excellency.
Okay.
So on our today's topic, Her Excellency, learning education, bringing appreciation, exposure to the cultures and cuisine. Can you please tell us more about your work in Portugal and how was the experience there, and when learning education, bringing appreciation, exposure to the other cultures and the cuisine, how have you found that since you are in Portugal?
Thank you very much, Nomthi. Since I came to Portugal as a representative, but let me start by saying the main mandate of an ambassador is to improve bilateral relations between the two countries. And one of these mandates is as well the economic diplomacy, trying to get the foreign direct investment into South Africa, of which that we have some companies that are already in South Africa that we owed to South Africa. And one of them is one of the biggest in seafood and fish that import from South Africa 350,000 tons of fish per annum. So Portugal is a small country, but it has got a whole lot of potential. For example, Portugal is is leading in renewable energy, water management, and agriculture. So if you look into the South Africa, you'll realize that Portugal and South Africa have got a lot in common, particularly around the agricultural area. When South Africa is in, because of our weathers, when South Africa is in season, Portugal is out of season. And when Portugal is in season, South Africa is out of season. So as a result, when we import from Portugal, then the Portugal export to South Africa, and we later on export to Portugal. In the citrus fruit in particular is one of the main products that we export into Portugal, besides the seafood and fish. The most important thing for the youth in Portugal is that Portugal is one of the top countries in Europe with for quality education. So in the past few years, it was the fourth best tertiary education. And that can be attested to the way the Portuguese view education. And to that point, to that effect, South Africa has got some students here. We had plus minus 200 students in Portugal in various institutions doing various qualifications. For example, here in Lisbon, we have 8 South African students who mainly come from the Free State through the Free State government bursary, who are doing aerospace engineering, a course that is highly sought after in Europe. Most of the European students come to Portugal for this specific course. So we are fortunate as South Africa to have our students into this course. We have some students who are doing textile engineering, and some are doing agriculture, and we have some who are doing mathematics degree, BSc in mathematics in Madeira. So education would be a focus for the youth. If you look into the scarce skill for the country, then look at Portugal. But besides the pure academic part of it, there is the trainings in various fields of further education. We have in Braga some technical colleges and universities that teach various skills where you would have some 1-year, 2-year diplomas. And my take on all this is that for South African youth, for us to develop, or it's for the whole of Africa to develop, we need skills. Without skills, without education, there won't be any development. And as far as culture is concerned, it would be a very good exchange to have the students, the cultural students to come to Portugal. We have a university here in Lisbon, the Católica University, that offers a master's degree in the arts and the various fields of the arts, including the culture. So the cuisine as well in Portugal is fantastic. The bread is so delicious. I thought France had the best bread, but I since realized that Portugal has got one of the best breads. What is interesting is that every region has got its own type of bread, and they are all fantastic. On the science and technology, we have a bilateral agreement with the Department of Science and Technology here in Portugal. And we are as well involved in what they call the Atlantic Center. It's in the Azores Islands. Portugal has got two islands, the Madeira Island and the Azores Islands, which is a group of about 6-7 islands. So there's that center that is concerned to the airspace technology, and South Africa is involved. We have some of our scientists who are serving in the technical teams. It is a project that we envisage that later on there would be the South African chapter of that project. So we are in good state at the moment with Portugal as far as science and technology is concerned, and education as well. Besides this, other opportunities for the youth is to explore the business opportunities in Portugal, that you could think projects for the youth that could empower youth and bring in the economic spin-offs for the youth. For example, Portugal is the third in the world that produces cork. There are products that are made of cork, your bags, your shoes, and any other project that you might think of that could be done from cork. Like the aeroplanes are using cork in the manufacturing of aeroplanes. Cork is being used. So Portugal has got a potential. What one would really look into is to have a formal bilateral agreement between the South African Department of Arts and Culture and Portugal. We have already submitted a draft memo to South Africa, to the department, so that the process should be finalized. The other area is that of tourism. That would be part of the tourism. Is one of the pillars of our economic development in South Africa, and there's a memorandum as well with the Department of Tourism that we have sent, is still in South Africa. The other area of agriculture, as I said earlier on, we have an agriculture memo that the draft that is still with South Africa. All those memos would be assisting us to achieve our goal of 1, economic development, 2, youth empowerment, which is critical in our country, and of course in the rest of Africa, because Africa has got quite a youth population, which is an advantage for the continent. So those are in short the opportunities and the view of Portugal. If you think of some ideas or some projects that you would like to do, you just communicate with the embassy, then we'll facilitate that. One would say maybe we should start with a small visit of a small delegation just to explore Portugal. We have some of our artists coming to Portugal time and again. We do see South African artists coming to Portugal. We have the Jerusalem people, Master G came, they came, but unfortunately most of these artists who they come to Portugal, they don't communicate with the embassy. We had the blacksmith, the ladysmith Black Mambazo. They came in last year, and they went to Evra. They had a beautiful performance in the Evra Castle, which is one of the areas where the king was staying. So we have a lot of potential in South Africa, and we would like to have a two-way process that our artists come and explore, and the Portuguese go to South Africa as well. During our national days, we normally play the South African music, and we have quite a dancing guests at the end of it all for the South African beat. So South African music is not different from the Portuguese one. The beats are almost the same. So there's a lot for the youth to explore. What I would suggest is that you consider having a small delegation that, but with a clear program that you would want to. These are the things that you would like to explore and see what Portugal has to offer.
Thank you very much, Her
Thank
Excellency
you.
Mmamokwena. And
Thank
you
you,
know, like
Mmamokwena.
that was amazing. That was amazing. I think maybe you saw my questions, and I don't know how you got hold of my questions, because you've already covered a lot that I've planned for. And do you ever miss like the South African cuisine? Like, does Portugal have restaurants in Portugal that serves African food, like itombolo, umngqushu, all those African dishes cuisine? Do they?
No, those, well, as they say, Southwest, East, which is best, home of course. I do miss the South African cuisine. And during the Africa Day that all the African embassies celebrate here, we do our cuisine. That's when sometimes if we are lucky, if somebody came from home, we always ask, bring us pap, bring us mushu, bring us this, bring us that. Then we normally, as South Africa, because we as well acknowledge our diversity as a country, we would have mushu, would have ting, would have chotro, we have the normal South African stew, then would have cook sisters, milk dirt. So because we are a diversity, a diverse country, we cater for our diverse culture when we display South African cuisine. But the Portuguese main dish is bacalhau. Bacalhau, it's cod fish. They have various dishes of bacalhau. They prepare it in different ways. I've learned to do some few of those, and they came out nicely. So we do that to promote our cuisine as well, and as part of our cultural promotion. The South African wines are taking off very well. When we have the diplomatic bazaars, we normally sell more of our wines than any wine in the bazaar. All these others that have been there, but South Africa is becoming, the South African wine is becoming a craze. But what is interesting as well is that Amarula has become such a craze. When we have Amarula on our stand in the diplomatic bazaar, we sell almost everything, all the bottles of Amarula. So we are promoting our cuisine and culture and our wines in that way. But of course, home is home. You'll always miss home. You'll always miss Madombolo. We don't have Madombolo unless some on your own. There's no the restaurants that sell what they call African cuisine. The restaurant that would sell the cuisines of the African countries that are former Portuguese colonies like Mozambique, Angola, Guinea, Bissau, and all those. And not the Southern Africa part of the African cuisine.
Yes. Okay, that talking about Portugal, I think we have
Acha.
Hello?
Acha.
Acha.
This is Acha. Yes, Acha.
Oh, Mama Debbie.
Yes. No, there's no Acha here part. They like piri-piri. They have piri-piri. They like the piri-piri, but there's no acha except in some supermarkets where you'll find what we call the international stores, that you'll find the Indian version, the Indian products that would have pickled mangoes, pickled lemon, the ones that we normally see in South Africa as well, from the Indian product line. But we don't have the South African acha. Maybe it's something that we could, if somebody brings us a bottle of acha in our next National Day, we would serve acha as well.
That would be awesome. I think, Her Excellency, you've sold Portugal to us, and it makes me want to get on a flight and see the youth of Portugal and see other opportunities that are there for us. Since I'm a fashion designer, I was more intrigued on the textile engineering. I would also like to know more about that and maybe have a master's in art. Since you've mentioned that if we want to have a delegate that can go to Portugal, we must have a form of a program that we can liaise with you and then present it to the youth, because World Youth Leading Change, it's all about bringing the youth together. And I believe the youth in Portugal, they have the same struggles that we have in the Southern Africa or in Africa as a whole. So I think we're going to have more engagement with the help of Mama Ayla and Mama Debbie and other presidents that will make sure that we connect with Portugal from now on. Thank you, Her Excellency Mmamokwena.
I think for the design, I've always been trying to get, because Portugal has got 2 fashion weeks. They have one, the Portugal Fashion Week, and the other, the other for the upcoming designers. I always miss the African element in those fashion weeks. So maybe we should look into that seriously, that next time it happened. This year it didn't happen because, as you know, that Mr. COVID has just decided what is to be done and what not to be done. So in future, would look into that we have the African designers, and particularly on Africa Day. That's one idea that we mooted in Africa Day, that we must look into having the African fashion on as part of our celebration of the Africa Day. And as for the textile,
thank you, Her Excellency.
You will communicate after this, and we'll send you the necessary documentation.
That will be great, Her Excellency. Thank you very much. Moving to our next speaker. Since this month we were celebrating Heritage Month, so our program, we've been doing them from every Saturday, bringing Africa together and celebrating Heritage Day. Today we are, our topic is more into cuisine and lifestyle. So our first speaker under cuisine, we're going to call upon Thabo, one of the pioneers of Mogodu Mondays, to speak on how cultural food has become a part of today's lifestyle. Mogodu, it's when on the the butchers, they will butcher the cow, the sheep, and you only have that Mogodu on that day when they've slaughtered a cow or slaughtered a goat. But now Mogodu has become a lifestyle of Soweto, a lifestyle of Africa. And now they're having Mogodu Mondays where you serve Mogodu and pap and their drinks and music. So welcome Thabo, and tell us more about your business and how it came about. Mr. Thabo. Mr. Thabo. I think he's not on yet. We can move to our next speaker if Sbusiso Twala is ready. Sbusiso Twala.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, I would like to just make an intro. Sbu Two Slice Butter, owner of Got the Joint in Soweto, to speak to us about his product and the history behind it. Ikota is patho. It's like a quarter of a bread with fried chips, with fried French, with cheese, with everything that's in it. Thabo, please, Sbu, please tell us more about your business and how it came about and the history behind it.
Look, I hope everybody can hear me. Right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. Okay, so like you said, sort of the history of the Kota it goes as deep as far back as sort of anything else really. It's one of those things that, you know, my fathers and my father's father was eating. And you know, the landscape of the Kota industry has been sort of relatively unchanged over the years. It's been the same, like you were saying, it's pastel, chips, French, Vienna. It's been pretty much that, you know, over the years. And what we decided to do was sort of upgrade it and give it a new school sort of flavor. So just to bring it to the new age, because we felt like, you know, it is actually part of tradition. You know, you guys talk about traditional food and stuff, and we mentioned Mogodu a lot and we mentioned everything else, but the Kota is actually part of, you know, our tradition as well. Like I'm saying, we've been eating it for such a long period of time. So we decided to sort of shift the image of what a Kota is, and, you know, give it a bit more flavor and give it a bit more new school look and feel. So if you check our menu, you know, we use very different sort of ingredients, very just like things that you'd never sort of expect to find in a Kota. Still the same great patlos, just, you know, different ingredients. So for instance, the one that we just released now is called a Nemo seafood Kota, and inside we put prawn and calamari, which you'd never expect inside a Kota. So yeah, that's pretty much what we do, and sort of the lens how we trying to sort of change everybody's perception on the Kota, and also give it a new school feel, because also it's pretty much a township thing, but we've sort of expanded into other areas and got other sort of people, not just it's relatively a black thing, if we're being honest, but now got, you know, other people sort of enjoying it, white people, Indian, colored, and, you know, just making it the bringing together food that it is. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's so interesting. So this means you're joining seafood and Kota, you know? I like that combination. Tell us more. I remember I think 3 years ago when Listeriosis striked, how did you do about your menu? Because I remember Listeriosis, it was more into the Polony, the Vienna, everything that has to do with cold meat. So how did your business survive that era? Because I believe some of the guys, their businesses didn't survive because of the listeriosis that hit the country. I think 2 or 3 years ago, I stand to be corrected. Can you tell us more about how your business came about with the struggle?
So because we've got such a diverse menu as well, not a lot of our products use French and Vienna, like it's just one Kota. So we've had one, like, you know, majority of our Kotas, they're all different. We've all given them a different flavor. So, you know, it was pretty easy for us to adjust and sort of cut what the issue products were, just to not to risk it, because like you were saying, it was in the Viennas, in the French, and the cold meats and stuff, and we focus more on our other products, so the chicken, because we've got on the chicken fillet that doesn't really have those products in it, and we're able to sort of weather the storm and come out with it and come out, on the other side. So we're pretty lucky in that regard that we have a very diverse menu that doesn't really that doesn't really rely on the cold meat as much. Yeah.
That's very interesting, because I, for one, I think I'm allergic to pork. So pork, it's something that, I get tonsillitis from it. So how do you make sure that you save the right products for the right people? Because at the end of the day, I might be hungry and wanting to grab a quota, and you're supposed to have a quota with you and show us what's inside your quota that you're selling. So just tell us more of how your products. Do you sell pork, non-pork products, and how do you make sure that your customers are happy?
Right. So, like I was saying, we do have a wide array of products. So we have the veg, like vegetarian quota. We have fish. We have a porky. We have beef. We have chicken, rib, and the seafood one. So because you've got so many options that don't really have pork in them, you can fall on either way if you're, depending on like what your preference is or what you're allergic to. So chicken doesn't have pork in it. The seafood one doesn't have pork in it. The fish one doesn't have pork in it. So you can choose. We do cater for, like I'm saying, we've also got a vegetarian quota, which I don't think I've ever seen. So, because of like that spread, we're really catering for all the needs.
Now you remind me of having a braai. The next thing, this guy, he's braaiing veggie sausages, and they're like, no, this is not meat. You're a vegetarian. Just stick to your veggies. Thank you very much, so.
Absolute pleasure.
Do you want to add something?
Excuse me?
Do you want to add something?
No, I was just saying thank you very much for having me, guys. It's been very interesting to listen and hear everybody.
I think as we continue with the program, I suggest that you prepare a quota and then you just show us how it looks.
What it looks like.
Now, when you go out now, you prepare a quota and then you bring it.
I could probably have that arranged. They probably are some ready, because our shop is running currently. So I can ask them to bring me one.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Thank you very much, Sbu to Slice and Butter. Thank you very much. We're gonna move to our second speaker, who was supposed to be our first speaker, Thabo. Is Thabo with us? Mr. Thabo, our Mogodu Monday king.
Hi, Nomthi. I just spoke to him. He's struggling with the sound. He says he can see video of everyone, but he can't hear anything. So I'm not sure. Should we rather move?
Can you move to your video?
Try to come back to him. All right. All right. Let me quickly go to the video for you guys.
Okay, Nomthandazo is going to show us a mini video celebrating our cultural through food, as we are celebrating Heritage Month, talking all things cuisine and lifestyle. Are you winning, Thando?
Thando? Nomthi?
Nomthi, can you guys see the video?
Okay.
Hello?
No.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear the video? Hi, can you guys see the video?
No, Thando.
Hello? Oh, gosh. Can you guys, hi, could you guys see the video?
No, we
No.
couldn't. We
Hello?
just
You guys couldn't see the video?
I suggest that we move to our next speaker.
Okay, let me try again.
Okay.
Okay. Hello? What's wrong with the new phone? Can you guys even? Am I audible?
Thando, please send me the video. Or send to Nomthi.
I think it's better if she send it to you. Thando. I think we've lost Thando.
No, I'm still here. I'm sharing the video with President Lesego.
Okay.
Nomthi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, darling.
Yeah, I'm sharing the video with President Lesego now.
Okay, I think Nomthi can move to the next speaker in the meantime.
I believe next speaker.
Thando.
I'm here, Nomthi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Thando. Can we move to our next speaker? Are you with him now?
Okay. Yeah, I can take it from here. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. I am coming to you live from California food restaurant and traditional food restaurant in Soweto. I am sitting here with a young lady, Lesego, who will be representing her father.
Thando, we can't see you,
see me.
Thando.
Yes,
Yes,
you can't see me. All right.
yes, we can't see you.
Can you see me now?
No, we can't see you. So I think today we've taken this to another level. No, we don't see you. Oh, we can see you now.
Can you guys see me now?
No. Yes, we can see you now.
What's happening? Okay. Can you hear me as well? Am I audible?
Yes.
All right. I was
Yes.
saying I'm coming to you live from California traditional food restaurant in Soweto. I've got a young lady with me. Her name is Lesego, and she will be representing her father, who is the owner of the restaurant. In a couple of minutes, they'll bring out basically what they are offering and how they prepare the food. She's going to share that with us. Lesego, if you don't mind coming to join me on the side, we're having network issues, guys, so we're going to have to share the. Okay, this is Lesego.
Hello, good morning, good evening.
Okay, so her father owns the restaurant. It's based in Soweto, and they basically sell inyama yenhloko, inyama yenhliziyo, inyama yesibindi served with pap, and the traditional ushatini, which is I think in other countries you guys might refer to as a salsa. So we are going to have a bit of that today, but here's Lebo to tell us a little bit about how they prepare the food on a daily basis. And yeah, so you can take it away.
Okay. Hello. So what we do with inyama yenhloko, which is pour water and salt, and then with inhliziyo and sibindi, which is pour fish oil and salt.
Okay, so another thing that we would love to know is when you serve the meat, what do you normally serve it with? Is it just with pap, or do you think people also prefer it with other sides?
No, they love pap.
They love their pap. Okay. I also know that one of the things that you guys serve here is umhluzi, which is the sauce that comes with the meat. And traditionally, in most of the cultures, the men believe that when they drink umhluzi, it makes them stronger. So how do you guys serve umhluzi? Do you guys serve it with the meat? Is it separate?
Well, we serve it separate, and then the meat is also separate, because most of them, they say they're taking out the coconut, but that's so, it does.
Okay, so not only is it good for the human body, it also helps with the ballast. Okay, all right. Okay, Lebo is going to bring us some of the food that they serve, and then I'm just going to show everyone the different type of cuisine that we have in South Africa. Unfortunately,
Just a second,
we haven't seen the video, but basically what they serve here is, can you hear me? Am I gone again?
Just a second. Your picture is still on that still picture with you and Lebo. There are no visuals.
It looks like your phone has frozen or something.
Yes.
Okay, can you see me now? Okay, I'm standing here with Lebo, and I'll just show you the different types of offering that they have. All right, so we have, let me just quickly flip the camera so you can see.
Tando?
Hi.
Tando?
Yes, can you
Tando? We're not seeing your visuals.
And
yeah,
now?
We lost you a bit there with your visual. You're still still.
Okay,
like we only
can you
see
see
your
it now?
face and it's not moving. It's still.
Okay, and now?
It's a still picture of you.
Hi, try to carry
let me
on.
do this.
Catch up.
It's a still picture. I don't understand what. Okay. What I'll do is I'll take photos for you guys, but I'll just take you through it.
Yes, that would be good.
In case the video comes back. We've got. Let me. Okay, so we've got inyama yenhloko,
and then
inhliziyo, isibindi, umhluzi, ushatini, and the pap. So were you guys able to catch that? Nomti?
No, we couldn't get the visual of
Nomti?
that. I suggest maybe you take the pictures and then you're gonna send them through.
No, it's okay. I'll send.
Hello, Tando.
I'll take pictures and send them to you guys. Yeah, because I'm struggling with network. But yes,
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm saying I'll take pictures and share with you guys. I'll send them to President Lesego so she can share with everyone.
That will be great.
So you guys can also see what we are enjoying here.
Awesome.
Yes. I think you can move on with the program.
Yes, that would be awesome. I think now I'm getting hungry as you're talking about inyama yenhloko. Inyama yenhloko, it's a sheep's head. So they normally, they don't throw away the head, the sheep's head. They cook it. And in my culture, since I'm Zulu, it's only eaten by men. But now people are changing everything. Even women now, they eat sheep's head and cow's head. And that's why like they are so stubborn nowadays. So it's all now it's a traditional thing that we the youth, we need to take it forward, just like umhluzi. Umhluzi, it's a sauce that comes from cooking the sheep's head. It's only being drank by men only. But now I'm seeing women drinking umhluzi, which is totally wrong. And how they serve the sheep's head, they serve it with pap. I've never eaten it and I don't want to eat it, but it looks appetizing. So I think I will only eat my insides, my intestines, which is Mogodu. That's where I'll just be in that line. But anything else that's been eaten by men, let the men eat it. I'm not gonna go into that. Since we're celebrating Heritage Month and we're celebrating the lifestyle and the cuisine. So since I'm a fashion designer, but today I'm wearing my chef jacket. So every woman in our culture, either you are a nurse, even if you are Her Excellency Mmamokwena, I know she can cook her soft porridge. I know she can cook her ting. And today we're taking things to another level. Even I know Dr. Ayla, she can be the doctor and the chef at the same time. So we're taking everything to the kitchen. As you can see, I'm presenting in my grandmother's kitchen and I tried to cook something, but now it's bent. And I've seen Mama Debbie, she was eating.
I cannot cook.
No,
Nomthi, I'm a bad chef.
You see, I'm even wearing a South African Chefs Association. So I'm part of that group, I believe so. But one thing I've noticed, when I'm cooking, no one gets sick. So I think I'm a good cook. Hey, Dr. Ayla, I think you're also a good cook.
Let's
No,
see what
I'm
you've
hopeless
cooked,
in the
Nomthi.
kitchen. Hopeless.
No, it's all burnt. It's all burnt. I was trying to cook here. It's all burnt. See, there's nothing. It's burnt. I was trying to make
Nomthi.
something nice here. I was just improvising, you know. I was just improvising. I know Mama Debbie can cook. She can cook for her family. Isn't it so, Mama Debbie?
It is time consuming. I'm sorry, I must have an acha in the house. I'm telling you, I must have an acha in the house. I must have a cucumber. I must have lettuce. I must have an avocado. And I think I'm okay. And I must have a maize meal and even sweet potatoes because I can wash them and cook them the way they are. I used to do that, but time is not on my side. I thank you.
Aish, yeah, ne. Maybe you have a private chef, Mama Debbie, eh? Okay, moving on to our next speaker, Thabo. I just hope his audio is back. We really need him to be part of this.
For me, I'm a bad cooker, bad, because I'm impatient. I will throw everything. You ask me to do anything, look for money for you, help you, everything I can do except cooking. That's like except for cooking.
You know, that's awesome.
Ooh.
Because during lockdown, I believe everyone tried to make their own hot wings. Everyone tried to make
my husband cook.
I also tried to make.
That is woman empowerment.
Wow. You are lucky. You are lucky.
Yes, my husband is cooking. I am eating.
Wow, you are blessed. You are blessed. I believe during lockdown, maybe you've tried different dishes because with me, I couldn't make amagwinya, but now I can make fat cooks. So I think lockdown has really made us to calm down and be ourselves and appreciate each and every being that's in our lives. Moving forward, I believe Thabo is. Thando, are we having Thabo in?
I can play Tando's video in the meantime while Tando is checking on tab. Okay.
Okay, that would be awesome. Thank you, Lesego.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It's loading.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, can you see the video now?
Not
Are there
yet.
any visuals?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Looks delicious. Oh, that's a quarter.
Wow.
It's the stuff built
Now
on.
I'm hungry. Hungry.
Oh, now I'm hungry. Uphuthu, umphokoqo, another. That's spinach, morogo. Hey, and I ate sugar here. There's your spopo. Ah. And mopani worms, dried beans. This is amazing. Pani chow. Biryani. This is so appetizing. Oh. Yes, African beer.
Wow.
Her Excellency Amarula.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my favorite dish, Mogodu. Ah, chicken fits.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Tando, are you ready for us?
I just spoke to him. Unfortunately, he's still having trouble with the sound. So yeah,
Oh.
maybe next time we'll have him on a different program.
Oh,
Okay.
it's unfortunate.
Mbak minta itu dong.
It's unfortunate. Okay.
President Lesego, so can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Can I continue?
Okay. Can I
So we
divert a
can
little?
continue. No problem.
Can I divert a little? We have Tato Sisangu. Hello, Tato. Hello, Tato.
Hello, how are you guys doing? Good
We are
good
good. How are
afternoon
you,
to
Tato?
everyone.
Let us see your face,
Sorry.
Tato, please.
We want to see you.
Okay, I'm still configuring the app. I just got told to configure the app right now, so just give me a quick second.
Okay. While Tato is setting up, Tato was a student in Cuba for 5 years. So we want to know what he ate in Cuba, what he missed, the meals that he missed when he was away from home. Are you fine now?
Hello?
Hi, Tato.
Hello. Yes. I
Yes,
think
we can see you now.
it's quite bright. Excuse me. Yes, I am Tato. Hello.
Hello, Tato. Tell them that your Mama Debbie's son.
Yes, she is the only lady that has helped me through the whole thing. And now I'm done 6 years later. And so I could say she's been a pivotal model in me getting as far as I got. So Yeah, I'm Tatu Sihlangu, born and bred from Johannesburg. I'm from Soweto, Deep Kloof Zone 2, and I studied medicine in Cuba from 2014 till this year. I just came back 2 months ago, and it was a complete, culture change for me, moving from Africa to Central America. Of course, the culture was definitely going to be different, and there were like a lot of things that I was going to learn. And I can say that with the whole time that has elapsed, there's a lot of growth, a lot of consciousness, and a lot of awareness into the modern day and the modern life of today that we live. And so getting there, it was a complete culture shock, of course, because they have a different, regimen of food. For example, the staple plate would include like rice and beans, maybe a pork chop, and some bananas fried up a little bit and put in the plate. But then that was basically it. Just rice, beans, and a piece of protein. And that most of the plates were like that or are like that because of the food shortage. And there's like a lot of difficulties in Cuba in terms of the supply and demand of food due to the sanctions that were placed upon Cuba in the 60s. So as a result, simple basic things that you could easily access here in South Africa, a loaf of bread, rice, you could easily get things here, milk, you can name it easily. There's like snacks, there's juice, you name it. But there it was a little different because not only did they not have all these products we have here in South Africa that you could easily access. Not only were they expensive, they were very hard and difficult to get. Basic things like toilet paper, milk, were like very hard things to find. Even chicken, those are like things you don't even, worry about. Food. And so, yeah. So basically, apart from the struggles of, getting your day-to-day, alimentation, and I was like speaking to some of the people now in Cuba, they're saying that with the lockdown in effect, things have gotten even much more worse in terms of getting, food and supplies. And so it's been like a national problem in Cuba with like supplies. So even our government had to send supplies to Namibian students, Angolan students, and us, because simple things like detergent, toilet paper were not there. But then that was because of the political situation that surrounds the whole country, having them being in conflict with the United States, and in turn, having them cut down, Cuba's trade with all the other countries. But then other than that, the country, Cuba is a very strong, they deep-rooted in everyone's, lives, the revolution that they fought for with their president, may his soul rest in peace, Fidel Castro, because I will acknowledge that because, the program has been a pillar in building Black conscious young lives to be aware of what is happening in the world. And not only are they aware of what is happening in the world, they are completely conscious themselves that, okay, as youth, we are now completely responsible in moving, the current state of our health, the current state of our infrastructure, you name it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Tato,
yeah.
Next time, I think you'll be interviewed by the youth. Thank you so much sharing the experiences. Thank you. I'm not taking over. But I think next time we have to say, you know, your selflessness. This is the student who managed to get good grades when she was doing grade 12. And he was accepted at Wits University. He refused to go to Wits University, but he said that I want to explore. I want to go to Cuba. And he did it, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of you, Tato. I'm very proud of you. He is a medical
I wouldn't have done it without the support and the help. I really much appreciate every single, word and motivation, because it was not an individual effort. I have to say that my whole community participated in me actually, finishing as well as I did. And now
Can I
am
ask
doing my
questions?
finalist. Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
Do you dance salsa?
Yes, I do. And I speak
Dance
fluent
for us.
Spanish too.
Yeah, dance for us. Dance for us.
I wish I could. I wish I could with a partner. But yes, I can dance salsa. I can do the rumba, and I can speak fluent Spanish also. Yes.
Thank you, Tato. We will interview you next time, about opportunities, about the importance of education. I think it's
Yes.
also part of learning. Over to you, Nomthi. I can also
Thank
do
you.
the ramba. Okay. Bilateral.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lesego, for inviting Tato, such an inspiration. Mina ngihlala ezone 5, so yena usezone 2. So I think we should link up and get more youth to be more exposed in other opportunities, because
Yes,
I believe in Soweto, like we're looking at one thing. So it's very good that we are explorers, and I like to call myself Dora the Explorer. So I'm everywhere.
Yes.
So thank you very much. And hopefully we're gonna have you in our next programs, as Mama Debbie mentioned. You're such an inspiration, and big up.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Mangwana tshwara thipa bohaleng. Mangwana tshwara thipa bohaleng. He's my son. I thank you. I'm proud of him. Thank you.
Thank you. Just to close this program, we're gonna have Mr. Tuto to give us a vote of thanks. But I would like to thank everyone, Her Excellency, everyone, Mama Ayla, Mama Debbie, all protocol observed. Thank you for making this possible, for allowing us with this platform. Ma?
I'm 16. I'm 16, not Mama.
I'm 21.
Yes, Mama Ayla, she's 16, and she looks very Mama Ayla.
Thank you for
Mama
having.
Ayla.
Yes, and I have now a daughter to cook in South Africa. Very good, very good. When I come, you have to cook for me. Yeah, Mama Debbie,
Yes,
I eat.
will cook for you.
I sit and eat.
21 years.
Thank you for having me.
Her Excellency Mmamokwena, it was such an honor to have you. You have given us a lot of information, and for us to explore those opportunities in Portugal. I hope we're gonna have more engagement with you, and hopefully we're gonna launch World Youth Leading Change in Portugal. I think that is possible, to have the youth involved, and the youth also in Botswana. I've seen there's an ambassador in Botswana that's part of this conference. And just to say a few words, Africa is very rich. Africa is, and its diversity, and we have covered from cultural heritage and lifestyle and cuisine. As today we were covering cuisine, and it has made me to acknowledge and respect my dishes that are prepared by my culture and other people's dishes also. And from now on, I think the youth, we need to explore each and every culture be it in cuisine, be it in music, be it in dance. I think we just need to be Dora the Explorer and explore the world and be as youthful as Mama Aina and Mama Debbie and conquer the world. I believe that fear is the only a stumbling block that will make us not to reach our dreams. So go on, go out there and reach for your dreams. Nothing is impossible, everything is possible. Over to you, Mr. Tuto Lehwale, just to say a few words. And next week, we're gonna have Indigenous programs. So we're gonna have Indigenous games. So maybe we can have Tato to dance salsa and have Her Excellency to show us how they dance in Portugal and other games that they have, and have Mama Ayla to demonstrate a dance since she is young, 16. So we're gonna be dancing next week, right? And Mama Debbie also.
Tswana. I'll dance with Takula and also with Keleto and others will dance the Tswana, and even Excellency Tswana also.
Oh, that's awesome. So we're gonna have a beautiful program next week. Over to you, Tuto. Tuto.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Tuto.
You all look beautiful. Hey, I'm so lucky to be one of the only guys to actually be part of World Women Leading Change. However, I've been given an awesome task today to actually thank you all. I'd like to actually honestly say it is a privilege for me personally to be a part of this great organization. However, I'd like to thank you all. I'm actually in it's Heritage Day. Hey? I'm actually with Mama Timbi here. Hi, Mama Timbi.
Hi, everybody.
She's also been queen. I'm actually here because of the fact that we celebrated cuisine. So it's just about to prepare a nice, awesome meal for us. And actually teach us a bit about how she actually prepared it. However, due to time, she couldn't be doing that. I'd like to thank you, Mama Ayla, for this great opportunity. Thank you for every single thing, for the guidance. I'd like to thank Mama Debbie as well. Mama President Rebecca too. Your Excellency, Mmamokwena. Thank you very much for joining us. Ambassador Gaoretelelwe, I'm too much of a coconut. Gaoretelelwe. Thank you very much for that, for actually joining us. Thabo, thank you very much for joining us. It was actually nice meeting you. Boo, thank you very much, my guy, for actually joining us today. I'd like to take this opportunity to also thank President Lesego and all of our ambassadors. Thank you very much. This was a great opportunity. However, I think that what we do is that we need to be in a position where we actually learn so much from our adults. And I feel that World Youth Leading Change is quite fortunate to be in a position where we've got such awesome ladies that are actually leading us. So we must actually learn as much as we can, and we actually appreciate the love that you guys are giving us, the lessons that you're giving us, and the guidance that you're giving us most of all. I think we're going to learn a lot. We're going to be growing and being awesome people. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Tuto.
Okay. Yes, Nomti, you can close. I'll play the song when you're done.
But I think before she closes, with due respect, President Lesego, can we ask a President of Youth in Botswana to say something?
Okay, President Regina.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry I was so quiet, but I was really enjoying. And the food that I was seeing, the cuisine was actually very amazing. I got excited because I also got to see that the cuisine that you have in South Africa is almost similar to the one that we also have here. So when I saw Mogodu, when you were saying Mogodu is your favorite meal, I was like, wow, Mogodu, yes.
That's amazing. So you're saying that our dishes are similar to what you guys have in Botswana?
Yes, they're very, very similar. Hopefully
Nice.
someday
Maybe we get to
I'll also share a few.
Yes. Then you get to invite you and then we go over to Botswana and see the lifestyle there.
That would be wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I would like to thank everyone who came together and make this conference possible. Hopefully next week when I have more people joining us, and moving forward, we're celebrating Heritage Month and everything heritage and culture. As today we are celebrating cuisine and lifestyle. Over to you, President Lesego.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, President Rebecca, President Keketo, for joining us. We didn't acknowledge President Rebecca and President Keketo earlier on. Thank you. Wishing everyone a blessed day further. We're going to close with our WWLC song.
We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change for our people, for our countries, for everyone in the world. Love, peace, needed in this world. Endurance, needed in this world. Forgiveness, needed in this world. Unity, needed in this world. Yes, African woman, leading change. Antarctican woman, leading change. Yes, Asia, woman leading change. Yes, Australia, woman leading change. Yes, Europe, woman leading change. Yes, North America. Yes, South America, woman leading change. Galerato fella, Galerato fella. Woman leading change. Galitabo, Galitabo fella. Woman leading change. Otando fella, Otando fella.
Women leading
Yes,
change.
Asia. Yes, Ayla. Yes, Ayla. Woman leading change. Yes, Indonesia. We thank you. World woman leading change.
Wow. World women leading change. We thank you. We thank you, Indonesia.
Thank you,
We
everyone.
thank you, Mozambique. We thank you, Botswana.
Beautiful.
We thank you, Lesotho. We thank you, Tanzania. We thank you, our Excellency in Portugal. We thank you so much. Awesome. We thank you, even Cuba, you know, for really instilling consciousness in our kids. We thank you. We thank you. Jigelela.
Jigelela.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Jigelela.
Love and light from village.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bring us the material.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Where's
Thandor
President?
ba tabana rojang? Ke
Eating.
What are you eating?
Hey, Batu.
Tato, you must call me, eh?
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye and light. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I paid in the class, so
Excellency, Excellency, bye-bye, Excellency. Excellency, bye-bye, bye-bye, Nomthi, bye-bye, Tato, bye-bye.